Hey, I'm Eric Keach. I'm here with Nicole Charpenter, and she is here because she's an amazing member. And she's here to talk about her story, talk about her journey and her experience, and everything else in between while training there. So, Nicole, thank you so much for coming on today. I really appreciate it. All right.
Sure. Thanks for meeting with me.
So let's set the stage. Let's give everybody kind of a background as to like, okay, where you were coming from, like what it was that you were trying to change or overcome, or like what the big issue was that you wanted to make a difference in.
I struggled with being overweight. Well, I continue to really, but started out after my college degree. I just graduated last May and also working full time. Never spent any time on myself and my health, and decided after I graduated that all right, I don't have a reason to look like this anymore. I don't have a reason to feel like this anymore. And it's time to take some control. And I wanted to lose weight and I just wanted to feel better.
Okay. Were there any, health concerns or anything, or like family health issues or things along those lines that maybe you didn't want to kind of fall into?
On my mother's side of the family, all of them have some form of issue. They all struggle with obesity. My grandma passed away from complications due to, diabetes. And my mom, she's hypoglycemic, which can turn into diabetes eventually. Um, and all of her sisters are diabetic as well.
Wow.
So I feel like that in and of itself is huge motivation to not want to be in that same situation. And you have to start somewhere. You got to take control somewhere, somehow, to do something about it.
Right. And so you decided to take that control. You decided to make these changes. And so you walk in. Were you scared? Were you nervous? How were you feeling?
I was nervous.
Yeah.
I walked in, I saw a boot camp ad on Facebook, and I was like, oh, I'm going to stop in and just check it out and see what this is about. And so I walked into the gym, and Todd was there. And so I just asked him about it, and he was so chill and just, cool about it. And I said, because the advertisement said something about if you have 25 pounds that you need to leave, or maybe it was 40 pounds. I don't even remember. I said, well, what if you have a lot more than that that you want to lose? And he says, you just have to own it. And I was like, okay. And I walked away thinking, I'm just going to try this. So it
Hmm.
was the best decision I'd ever made.
And so you walked in, right? Trying things, and I'm guessing you're walking in, there were things that you didn't think that you could do or you couldn't do.
There were many things I couldn't do.
Hmm.
I couldn't do just a basic lunge. And everybody, all of the trainers, it didn't matter who was there, who I was working with, would come up with some kind of a modification for me to do something else. Maybe I'm not going to do lunges,
Hmm.
but it never turned into a you'll never do lunges. You always have to do this. It was try it and see. Let's try it and see it, and I can do lunges now.
Hmm.
So
And so that must have been pretty empowering, right? Saying like, okay, that you had these trainers, these people that were supporting you, modifying things so that you, from things you couldn't do, so that you could actually see the benefits of what you were doing.
yes, it was fantastic, and for them to also say, for now do this, and kind of
Hmm.
kept it in the back of my mind that this isn't a permanent thing. Someday you'll be doing this along with everybody else. They kind of kept that belief in me that, okay, I'm going to get there someday, because otherwise it's a matter of I can't do this. But really, it's I just can't do this right now.
Okay. So there's a support structure there, but I'm wondering, is it was it just them, or was it the other people that were also part of this, that were around, that were also, in a way supporting you, holding you accountable?
It's a bit of everything. I mean, you got the trainers, of course. I started out with boot camps, and going to the boot camp, you're in with a group of people that are all starting somewhere. They're learning it just like you are. Maybe their story is a little bit different, but we all kind of have some goal we're trying to achieve. It might not be the same goal, but it's a goal. And we are all working together to achieve our own personal goals. So if that means that, oh, maybe I'm going to check in with somebody and say, hey, are you going to go 3 times this week, or let's try to go 3 times, or how are you sitting? Or they're asking me, how are you doing? Or just encouraging one another to get through one of the
Mhm.
workouts. So it's encouraging all around.
So it sounds pretty close knit. Like you guys are pretty close, pretty tight, pretty comfortable.
Yep, for sure.
Like a family in a way.
I absolutely refer to 180 as kind of a second family in some way.
You're home away from home.
It
Where
really
they
is. And I never thought that
yeah.
I would have a gym be considered like a home away from home, or, trainers and, some friends at the gym be considered a second family.
Hmm. Now, had you tried anything previously in the past? Did you tried other gyms or you tried other things on your own?
I have had gym memberships many times. I still actually am paying for a membership to another gym and I never go. And I just keep forgetting to go in there and cancel it.
Hmm.
Um, every now and then my kids might go in there, but it's definitely not worth keeping the membership for.
Right.
It's different when you're going to a gym that people are working together doing the same or similar workouts versus a self-paced go and figure this out on your own kind of gym. Working with the people, working with trainers, and it's maybe not individual one-on-one, but
Hmm.
it's a small group, and it still feels like I get all the attention that I need.
Yeah, you're not just a number.
Right.
Okay. All right. So you have this place that you have this support, you have this community, you have a family, a second family. What has this done for you since you've been there? What are the results have you seen?
In the time that I've been going there, I have lost almost 50 pounds.
Wow.
And I don't know how many inches because I haven't measured myself, but
Hmm.
the pounds, the weight is great. I still have a long ways to go. I won't say that I'm almost there,
Hmm.
but I physically feel so much better. My body was in pain. I had back pain. I had knee pain, and now my knees, they're not aching, and I can go up and down the stairs and not be winded. I've got energy to I get through my day, and I'm just full of energy, and I've got a better sleep schedule because my body tells me, hey, you've been busy, it's time to sleep. And
Right.
I need to get my 8 in now. And before I was getting maybe 5 hours of sleep a night. And just ultimately, caring about myself in general, I think, it's not just physical, it's mental and emotional too.
Mm. And now, in what way in mental, emotional is it like made you happier? Are you confident? Like, how are you seeing differences there?
I definitely feel more confident in my physical appearance, and I
Mm.
think that makes you just feel better internally.
Right.
Less to worry about from a health perspective, and I don't know, I feel really fantastic.
Mm. And I'm guessing, right, family has noticed, right? They see what you're doing and they're probably saying a few good things.
Oh, yes, definitely. My family, my immediate family, they're very supportive of me and encouraging as well. We did the gym, they put on this little black dress project where they had a 28-day, or maybe it was a 6-week thing, where they provided like a menu and, you know, grocery lists and stuff to really help you focus on healthy eating while going to the gym.
Hmm.
And my family at home was super supportive of that, and they would try some of the recipes with me, and my husband would do the cooking. So having the support everywhere you need it really just helps you be that much more successful.
So it's not just benefited you, it's benefited the family as well.
Yep, for sure.
Okay. Okay. And maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but has this been life changing for you?
I would say it's been very life changing.
Mhm.
I never thought that I would be excited to go to the gym, and now when I miss a day at the gym, it kind of bums me out and just kind of, I just don't feel the same.
Hmm.
And life changing in the sense that I feel good. I feel good physically. I feel good emotionally. I, I, yeah, I mean, I'm active, far more active than I've ever been.
Mm.
And
And I'm guessing you're
I
doing
just feel
things
like
that
it's,
you never thought you could do before.
right, down the right path. I mean, and then seeing some of the, obstacles that I was faced with in the beginning and being able to overcome those, something as simple as doing a lunge. I can do a lunge. Oh my goodness.
Very cool. Now let's say someone hears your story. Let's say they're a very similar position. Let's say maybe they have a very similar background, family background, and health issues that you have, and they're impressed by what you're saying, and they're looking for a place, but they're skeptical, and they're maybe kind of on the fence about joining here. What would you want to say to that person?
I would say give it a try. You'll never know if it's for you until you try it. And you don't have to join indefinitely. Try it for a month. Try a boot camp. That's how I started. I started out with a boot camp. That doesn't commit you to anything. You sign up for 6 weeks, and mentally you need to tell yourself, I know it's going to be tough when I start out. I know I'm going to be sore when I start out, but it's only going to be for a little while. And then once you get past that, see how you feel. And at the end of the month or at the end of the boot camp, wait until you see the results. When they say you get results, you get results. It's true.
Very cool. Well, Nicole, I think it's been amazing to hear your story, amazing to see the results and the changes that you've made. And I really mean this when I say I wish you the best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
All right. You take care.
Thanks, you too.